Hey guys, welcome to another episode of James Nolan's YouTube channel. Gaming. Hey guys, welcome to the next episode on the 180SX project build. Today, just going to be chucking the clutch slave back on the K-spec, just so we can drive it and move it around. And also going to be looking more into the build of Nicolas Cage and just more stripping that out and getting it ready to paint the cage. And I'm thinking about maybe putting the raised gram lights onto Nick so I can see where it sits a bit better, and then decide a bit more on what kind of setup I want for like over fenders and stuff like that, and the build that I'm thinking about doing. So hopefully that will help me decide like what width I need on the rear and the front, in regards to like if I get a like 30mm plus rear or 20mm plus rear or 30mm plus rear, or what the go will be there. And yeah, we'll see how we go for time today, but that's the plan. Alright, so for the people out there that haven't seen a clutch slave before, so basically you got your master up in the top of the engine bay. That's where the clutch or brake fluid goes in. Nissans take .3, and you put it in there, and then once you've put your clutch slave on, you've actually got to then bleed the clutch. So that's your master slave, master clutch cylinder slave up there, and then down here is your clutch slave. So I've just bolted the new slave on there, 2 bolts, and then once you've got your brake fluid or clutch fluid in, you then get someone to sit in the car, pump the clutch 4 times, and then hold it on the final pump, and then you release this a little bit just to let the air get out of the line, and then tighten it back up, get them to pump it 4 times again, hold on the last pump, slightly release this again, and then you do that until you get a nice and hard firm clutch. So just gonna get a mate to help me do that, and then she should be good to go. Just while I'm waiting for James to come down and give me a hand with that clutch, I'm just gonna start swapping over these rims. So that's how she's sitting at the moment. Obviously the suspension's raised really high for whatever the previous owner had planned with it, and she's probably got more clearance than my Ranger at the moment, so but that's all going to change. Looks like it's got some serious inwards camber, do you call that? I'm not sure, but like I'm gonna swap the suspension from the K-spec over to this anyway, so it doesn't really matter how it's all set up at the moment, because I had it set up perfectly on my K-spec. So I'm just gonna swap that over. But yeah, I think probably run some like plus 20 or 30s on the front, and for the rear, that even looks like it's going to be pretty decent where it is now. But yeah, obviously I was just doing that just to get an image in my head with what it would look like with these rims on it. I do like these rims, but at the same time I would like something with a bit more dish, so it's going to be pretty interesting what I come up with, but I'm sure I'll work it out. Now I'm going to dig into getting this interior stripped a bit more, and getting the dash out and everything like that. Start sanding back this cage, start sanding back old Nicholas, and get it prepped for the old paint. Ripper. So that only took like 10 minutes. That was way quicker than I thought it was going to be. Everything was pretty much just sitting in here, nothing was bolted in or anything like that. So we've got all the stuff I wanted to get out. It's pretty messy in here at the moment. There's like dirt and zip ties and stuff everywhere. I'm not going to worry about like cleaning it up too much at the moment. Just more going to get it prepped and ready to get it paint. If you haven't seen a stripped out 180 before, here she is. This is what it looks like, minus the cage, minus the Nicholas. Yo, so they just I'm just gonna start sending back the cage now. Try and get the nicest finish I can on the cage, because I'm gonna do my best to do everything to the best of my abilities possible, if that makes sense. So I don't want to take any shortcuts with this at all. Just do everything right the first time, and yeah. So we're running out of daylight pretty quickly today. So I've just got this back area, like this main cross pattern and the sidebars all sanded and done. So I'm just going to quickly prep this area in the back and just see if we can get at least like one base coat or something on today, just to kind of see how the colour looks, and then decide if that's the colour that I'm going to stick with or choose another one.
Throw your diamonds in the sky if you feel the vibe. The rock is still alive every time I rhyme. Forever, ever, forever, ever, 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 ever. Close your eyes and imagine, feel the magic. Vegas on acid, seen through East St. Laurent glasses. And I realized that I've arrived, cause it take more than a magazine to kill my vibe. Does he write his own rhymes, or sort of? I think him, that mean I forgot better shit than you ever thought of. Damn, is he really that caught up? I ask, if you talking about classes, do my name get brought up? I remember I couldn't afford a Ford Escort or even a 4-track recorder. So it's only right that I let the top drop on a drop-top Porsche. For yourself, that's important. If a stripper named Portia and you get tips from any man, then your fat friend, her nickname is Minivan. Excuse me, that's just the Henny, man. I smoke, I drink, I'm supposed to stop, I can't because throw your diamonds in the sky if you feel the vibe. The rock is still alive every time.
So I've got the whole back area all prepped and ready to paint for the bottom layer, just to test this back area and just make sure that I'm happy with the colour I've chosen. So as you guys can see, I've gone with a red. You guys will probably be pretty familiar with the colour. I'm going Mazda Soul Red. It's the same colour that's on James's car. So this is just a base coat which gives it like that red and that sparkle, and then the top coat's like a more darker red, which has like the sparkle through it, which really like stands out, and it's a really nice dark red. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the final outcome's like, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I think I had a bit of a rookie mistake here, and after I sanded all the cage and everything back, I should have probably wiped it down with some terps or something like that, because I think all as I've painted it's picked up all the dust. It's just started flaking a little bit, so you can see that, which is disappointing. So I'll probably have to wait till that dries and then sand it back again. But like I said, I want to take you guys through the whole process of the build, and if I make a mistake or something, I'll own up to it, so you guys know not to make the same mistakes, and get to see the whole part of the build. So James is down here, and we're just about to bleed this clutch. He's got the comfy job.
You do the sounds and I'll do the thing. It's like I was going that fast I couldn't see.
You're supposed to be going like these ones driving on a straight road.
Yeah, hey, they literally go like this. Fucking hell, take like 10 seconds to look back at the road.
Yeah. Oh man. Alright, attempt number 2. We got the right socket. I'll just let this off a little bit. Just to. Oh, here we go. It's just got a bit of air coming out there. Alright. Ooh. 4? Is that 4?
Yeah.
Oh, it's squirting out all over the place. Lucky me. Alright, go again, please. Is it getting any better?
Oh, yeah.
It is. Ooh. Yep, that went in my eye.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That stinks too.
You probably shouldn't get it in your eye, man.
Doesn't taste any better. Go again. Is it good?
I just gotta pick it up. That's all. Yeah, it's getting good though. Yep. Feels like there's a lot of pressure there.
Alright, try that now.
Oh, it's getting good. Alright.
Just let it off slowly now. Yeah. Alright, we're good. That's it. That should be it.
That's it.
I reckon.
pretty fucking good. Dude, every time I do that in my 180, it's fucked. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be saying.
Nah, it's all good.
Every time I do that in my 180, it's just like, it takes a million goes and it just doesn't build up pressure.
How many times is that for?
How was that for?
Yeah, four's the cream. I don't know I don't even know what clutch is in this car, but it's bloody ripper, I tell you that much. Feels good.
It's not the clutch though. It's the just the lines.
Yeah.
I've got like the old steel line still.
Oh, yeah.
And then also I'm pretty sure my master's stuff.
Yeah, right.
It'll be my master.
You heard it here first, people. James Nolan's master stuffed on his
My master.
What?
My master slave.
Yeah.
My master slave.
Who's your master slave?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but anyway. So that's the there's legit brake fluid on the camera, but that's
Oh no.
that's the clutch done in the K-Spec. She's good to drive. So if I want to drive it to put it up on the hoist or whatever, she's good to go. But yeah. So I'm down at James's place and he's got a little reveal for me of his R32. I've seen the video, but I haven't seen it in person yet, so just going to do a little walk around of it and see what I think. So here we go, this is it. So here's the beast, the new project for James. Look, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Here she is, the R32. James's dream car. It's got actually really nice panels and bodywork and everything on it. Just the paint's seen better days. It's got like a bit of a backyard home job, which actually doesn't look too bad, but I'll take you guys for a full walk around the car. So it's currently got a RB20 in it with a hydro, and it's an old drift car, isn't it, James?
Yeah, it was a track car.
Yeah. Yeah, you good?
So what I've been told about the history of the car is that the last guy bought it as a drift car, and then he drifted it for a little while, and then the engine blew up. So it's got an RB20, and apparently that engine blew up, and he pulled the engine out and rebuilt it. Apparently it's just been rebuilt, put the engine back in just to sell it. That's why there's a heap of things that are dodgy as on it.
Yeah.
Like the turbo isn't plumbed in at all. So the turbo's not plumbed in properly. There's an oil return from the turbo, but there's no oil going to the turbo.
Yeah.
And there's no water going to the turbo or back out again. So
that doesn't sound good.
nah, it makes like a squealing noise. And I asked the dude when he started it, I was like, "What's the noise from?" And he said, "Oh, I don't know. It's always done it." And I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, righto.
And then I was like, "Oh, is it the pod filter or something?" And he goes, "Nah, it makes a noise when the pod filter's off." And I was like, "Oh, surely the turbo's stuffed."
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes a squealy noise, but it's not like really bad, but it sounds like it shouldn't sound like that at all.
Yeah, sounds like someone's getting slaughtered in your engine bay.
Yeah. So is this really dark here?
No, it's actually.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So what am I talking about? Oh, the history of it.
Yeah.
And then so he sold it to me cheap as.
How much did you buy it for?
I got the car. It starts and runs and everything.
Yeah.
Apparently you can still register it. I haven't fully checked on that.
Yeah.
But I got the car running with an RB25 long motor for 5k. So
for 5k you got the car, an RB20 and an RB25.
Yeah.
Holy.
And some skidders and stuff and some spare parts. So it was a good deal. I wasn't gonna buy an R32 just yet because I'm pretty low on funds.
Yeah.
But like I've been waiting for one of these to pop up for a good price for ages, and this one actually didn't pop up. So I commented on, one of my mates tagged me in an R32 for sale, a really nice one. It's about 20k, and I commented and said, I don't really have money for that. I'm gonna be buying a project like a shell. And then some guy that owned this messaged me on Facebook, and he said, hey, I seen you looking for a 32. Would you be interested in this one?
Yeah, right.
And then I was like, yeah. And then now we're here. So
Holy dooly.
yeah. But yeah.
So here's the engine bay.
Literally, my plans for it are just to strip out everything, the whole car back to the shell.
Yeah.
Clean it all up, stitch weld it, roll cage, fix everything that's wrong with it.
Yeah.
And then build an engine for it and put in. So it's going to be a fairly hefty project.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I want to check to see if this has been rebuilt.
Yeah.
So if it has, I'm probably just going to use this engine and drive it until it blows up.
Yeah, then once this engine goes, just chuck in the RB25.
Yeah.
It has to go.
Because the RB20 and the 25, some of the parts change over.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure the intake manifold and the exhaust manifold.
Yeah.
I think they're the same bolt pattern.
Yeah, gotcha.
And also,
that would be pretty good if it is.
Yeah. And then there's just a heap of little jobs I want to do, like move the battery to the boot, tidy up all the wiring, get a better ECU, change the plenum to a forward facing.
Yeah, it looks
way
better. It looks pretty rubbish.
Oh, this is, I hate this stock one, eh?
Oh, man.
And it doesn't even fit, like you can't close the bonnet because of this part.
Oh, gosh.
And just do some awesome mods on it, like really good angle mods kit.
Yeah.
Make it so it doesn't get hot, some good thermos, and just reliability. So I want to do high mount turbo as well.
Yep.
With a really responsive turbo. I want this to be on boost like instant.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to learn how to drift, and at the moment with the 180,
Yep.
I've got a massive turbo. It's a GTX 35, and it just doesn't boost like.
Doesn't hit.
It's
It
got
doesn't
a lot
hit
of lag.
boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of lag. It doesn't hit boost till about 5.5.
Yeah.
So, like, it's good on the street. It's freaking awesome because you can build it up. But when you're trying to drift, and you lose your revs, you just can't get it back in. Well, you can. It's possible, but at my skill level, it makes it even harder.
Yeah.
So if I have something more responsive, it's going to be way easier. And then once I build up my skill, then I'll go back to the 180.
Yeah.
Should be able to go nuts with it.
Yeah, awesome, man. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to the stages of your build and everything like that.
Yeah, sweet.
And I'll be chucking that up on my channel. Little bits and pieces of James's build as he's making progress on it. I'll try and get as much in as I can, and he'll also be chucking up process stages of the build with my car as well. So yeah, it's going to be pretty hectic. Yeah. All our content coming up is going to be pretty insane with us both running through each other's builds.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty pumped. It's going to be so sick.
Yeah. Yeah, some crazy shit happening on our channels, eh?
Yeah.
Like, and then all the shed stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much going on.
Yeah. There's just heaps going on. So make sure you follow the stages of the builds, and stay up to date with all the content. It's we're going to be constantly putting up because it's all going to be happening pretty quick, I reckon. So yeah, thanks for watching this vlog, guys. If you're not already, jump over to James's page and give that a like. Check out his stuff, it's freaking awesome. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.
Sweet, peace.
Hey guys, welcome back Hey guys, welcome to another episode of James.